Aloha, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to Amira's Lunch channel. I'm Joanna, and I'll be reading for you for the month of September, but we're going to back it up. We're going to follow up with that eclipse that we just came through, that solar eclipse, those beautiful new energies that are bringing in the newness that we've been waiting for all these weeks through the Mercury retrograde, coming into the new energies of September. So, for Sagittarius, I'll be reading through 3 decks today. One will include Amira Salon's deck, and then I'll be working with the Earth Magic deck and the Psychic Tarot deck. Now, the energy that I'm feeling for Sagittarius right now is higher education. It seems as if you are working through an energy that is encompassing higher education, not just in a college setting or school setting, so per se, but in a life setting. You know, I'm picking up that the energies right now are about life lessons, karmatic lessons, things that are clearing out and things that are coming in. So you're letting go of old things. There's energies that you've been trying to clear for quite some time. And Sag is getting this new fresh start for the month of September. So it's like you're going back to school. Now, the school is that you've just got maybe like a little bit of some of those life hard knocks, as a lot of people did through the actual retrograde energy. But what the information is you're going to take on is a more accelerated learning, higher learning, things you may be seeking out. So this may be things in relationship aspect, this may apply to your workspace, and this may apply to just regular life lessons, but it's like you've let go of some old energies and you're allowing new information systems to come in. So let's go ahead and start shuffling here through the 3 decks. I'm going to start laying out some cards, a really nice card spread for you. And then I will read the cards and I'll pull the camera down so you can see those. So, okay, so go ahead and we're laying out the first deck, which is Amira Salon's deck, pulling out 3 cards from that deck, and now moving on to the Earth Magic deck. Now, Sagittarius, I see like a bright light around you this month, so it's like you're getting in touch with your internal self, your higher self. It's almost like, you know, the Sag has a connection between the Earth and the astral, and I say that because, you know, you've got half horse, half man. The horse is all about the physicality, keeping those hooves on the ground, earthing the energies. And then you've got the man, which is the intellect, that astral channel between the heaven and the earth. I mean, we are body, mind, and spirit connection. So we're looking at that this month. It's like you're starting to get your components together. You're bringing the components of the selves together. It's like you've been so much earth and you have so much intellectual knowledge, but you haven't really maybe applied it in a way that would be most beneficial. And September is the month you're going to see that. You're going to see a lot of gifts showing up is what I heard. Gifts that are going to be given to you. So some gifts you'll be bringing in on your own, but a lot of this looks like people are going to be giving you things. I see rewards, acknowledgement, recognition, kind of like a good job, pat on the back from the family. You know, people are watching you, observing you. You're a leader by nature, and people are looking for you because it's like you're kind of this underdog that always comes and rises back to the top. So I just see that energy is what they're saying. So for the Sag, it's going to be like you've kind of gone through some things this last few weeks, and now it's like you're about to, like the cork in the water. You're bobbing down and you're about to pop back up. Okay, so let's see what the Earth Magic deck brings in. And then working through the last deck, which is that Psychic Tarot deck. And I'm really hearing for you to connect to your third eye this month. So not just connecting to the Earth energies, but really using your higher self, your intellect self, and then connecting in some of this clairvoyant energy that you naturally have. You have this ability of knowing and seeing and feeling, but using that third eye to gain a better and a more bigger perspective maybe for the month of September. It looks like you're trying to gain perspective into life, perspective into next steps. I'm really getting the word next steps. So it's like I see a path and I hear the golden gate is opening, the golden bridge. I see you on a golden path. It's like gold blocks under the feet, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, so to speak. But it's like you're going on a new path. It's an unseen path. It's something you haven't done before. You're kind of like throwing all care to the wind. Now, it doesn't mean you're not being logical and stabilizing, but it does mean that you're kind of tired of worrying what others think. And through that, you're going to get a gift of freedom. You're going to step out into yourself. You're going to step into a new momentum, new energy, and you're going to see it play out for you when you receive these gifts, this recognition, and then I see you getting a better sense of self and a better sense of stability this month. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop a couple more cards here. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. We're going to pull the camera down so you can see those. And I've got got some crystals lined up with the cards, and I'll be reading both at the same time for you. Okay, so we're starting off with saying that you've had a past life connection going on for the month of, say, August into September. This past life connection could be connected to a partner, could have been connected to a family member. It just looks like there was a past life connection, and there's some energies that needed to play out, and there were some things that need to be exchanged on a monetary level, on an emotional level, on a physical level. This could be parent to child relationships aspects. This could be, like I said, relationships and business relationships as well. But you sensed a past life connection because there was almost like you felt like a debt being repaid, or maybe there was a karmatic exchange of energies going on. Now, there was beauty in that exchange. There was beauty in that exchange because it was raw, it was real. It's what needed to be served in order to gain the perspectives that you're gaining for the month of September. So the past life had a little bit of a sticky energy around it, but it was getting clearer and clarifying. And then the beauty of the energy is what comes out on the other side of that, because you're going to notice that through the month of September, you're going to have a better sense of self, a better sense of the energies and why they played out the way they played out. Now, there is friendship in that energy as well. So that could be a lot of things. That could be that this energy, you know, it could be that there is a friendship that's going to be established through the past life energy connection and the beauty that was established within the self. It could mean that you're befriending yourself. And that's really more what I'm seeing for the Sag energy. It's like the Sag can be segregated to itself because, like we said, it's half horse, half man. And it's about a blending of the spirit. And they're really just showing me that's it. It's like this past life connection that came into your life was reminding you of this, reminding you to look at the beauty within yourself and to create a friendship and a unification of energies with yourself so much more than it was with another. Because it's almost like, you know, Sagittarius can go their own way. They can be very earth. They can be very focused. And I think that sometimes Sagittarius give a lot more than they do take in. So it's about really befriending the self at this time and acknowledging that it's time for you to look at yourself for the month of September. Now, from that, what's going to happen is you are going to have a sense of vulnerability come up in the month of September. That is from looking at the self and befriending the self. You know, I think that when you befriend yourself, all these gifts start surfacing because there's a deeper component in the heart that wants to be expressed. And rather than give it away, you're going to use it for the self. It's going to create some momentum for you this month and create some movement. It looks like most Sagittarius are looking for the movement. The earth energies are very earth and grounded, but we're looking at some mobility coming up for you this month. And you're going to be like the river. You're going to be like a flow. So you're going to bring in that water element this month that you're not so much used to. You're more used to the earth. You're going to be like water. You're going to allow things to ebb into flow and to move you forward by creating a sense of that ebb and flow. And it looks like you're feeling a little bit of fog, because I lived in Hawaii. There is volcanic ash. This is fog, kind of similar. Creating a veiling of energies. What I'm hearing is it's not that you're veiled. It feels if you're veiled because your tendency is to gallop off. You know, that half horse, half man. You want to gallop off into the next. And they're saying, wait, not time, but very close. I mean, we're talking like so close that it's like September has got the gate. You're at the horse at the gate. And by October, you're going to be going out the gate, like full steam ahead. They're saying you got to be veiled a little because if you don't, you're going to blast out of here. And it's not time to blast out of here. Now, you're going to use your grounding energies through the month of September to keep you stabilized. And then you're also going to spend some time with the self. This is a month of finding solitude, finding peace within the self. You're working pretty hard, it looks like, through the month of September. I mean, there's a lot of energy going out, a lot of physicality, a lot of creation. So they're reminding you to get into some solitude, to get in some quiet space. Because, again, it's like September is a month of, like, getting clear of the past life energies, getting ready to receive these gifts that are coming in. These gifts are going to be what are going to take you to the next. You're focusing on your internal self, your own dialogue. You're feeling the horse. It's getting ready to go. But you got to have some solitude because you need some peace to show up. And then there's going to be a creation right towards the end of September, dream time. I really love this card because, as you can see, I mean, this is a lot of what's going on. You got that earth energy, and he's digging it out. He's creating. But he's also in solitude. He's doing it with himself. He's clarifying, and he's dreaming it in. So focus on dream time. Focus on creation this month so that you can have the solitude and the creation space together, so that you can get ready for that, excuse me, wrong one, so you can get ready for the movement that's coming in, okay? Because you've got some movement that's going to be showing up towards the end of the month. Now, about the third weekend, it looks like you're going to feel a little bit of a sense of trapped in fear. Now, this isn't real fear. This is fear of the mind. You know, Sag gets in the mind, wants to break things down, wants to analyze, wants to create, and it can really, Sag can really rethink things because there's a lot of clarification that they feel they can create. Again, I think it's that human logic with that physicality. But really what they're saying is don't get trapped in fear. Use your voice, okay? Use your throat chakra. Speak up for yourself. Speak for your emotions. Like, it's really more about that. It's like you're having an opportunity to say your truth. And what a Sag wants to do is speak the truth, but then when it doesn't go quite right, they want to walk away. So here's where we're seeing that. I pulled the next card and it's saying, like, there's obstacles and challenges. And this person is walking. They're walking and they're looking. But these aren't really real, I get. They're just things that you're going to come out on the other side. You're getting the Triumph and Success card. So what we're looking at is the obstacles are stepping stones. These are more like stepping stones. They're not really real obstacles. If you see, this guy is stepping out onto, which we've got the sun energy, the bird taking flight. You've got the ring of protection, and you've got all these beautiful light beings, or these light energies, and you've got the stones, and it's just this little step between the two, and it feels like an obstacle, but it's really not. And besides, you're going to come out with a triumph, success inside the self. And this is all about self energy. They just keep repeating to me, the self, the self, the self. And having patience. Sages are so logical and so powerful and so creative, and they can create that it's hard to be patient. It's like you want it now, now, now. And they're just saying you've got to be patient. You know, she's holding the seed, the cultivation, but what's cool about it is not only is she holding it, but it's already sprouted. So it's saying that you've already got this thing coming in. You've already got this next step, this opportunity. It's just about allowing everything to fall together at the right timing. Because what they're showing me to complete this reading is you've got some movement and choices, and you're going to get those through partnership and alliances. So, you know, there's somebody or something coming in to align with you. Now, this looks like it's more on a business front, but it also in career, but it also could be in friendship, and it also could be in family relationship. It's whatever you need. The universe is saying you're going to get that partnership alliance, but it looks more like career. Most Sages, this is a general reading, but most Sages are looking more on the career front. Something's going to change in your business. Someone's going to get a hint of who you are, what you're here to create. Jobs offers are going to come in that you've been waiting on for a period of time. But there's going to be momentum, and it's going to be towards the end of September. So you got to be patient, as they were saying, through the month, because right about the end of the week, the last week of the month is when that alliance is going to come in, and October is going to be full steam ahead. Okay, now the crystal that I'm picking for you for the month is going to be crystal quartz. The crystal quartz points, because they're really just saying, again, you need that, see that beautiful window in there? You need that clarity right now. It's like you're looking for clarity. You know who you are, you know what you like, you know what you want, but you need a little clarity this month, because the clarity is going to lead you to the next step. And the crystal point's going to point you in that right direction. And I have crystal points right now. These are on sale. These are $12. You can see it's a pretty good size of chunk of crystal. And I attune these for you, for your journey, for your relationship, whatever you're asking for. And these are the crystal quartz points. Okay? So finding that crystal clarity this month, that's the crystal that I've chose for you. If you like what you heard today, then you can book a personal session with me under amirasalon.com with Joanna, and I do readings on everything from relationship to health. We focus in on you, and each reading gets its own card spread along with crystals and an audio. I have an audio. It's $35 for 15-minute audio with your own cards and your own crystal spread. Okay, everyone, I want to wish you a happy September, and I will talk to you next month.